Man, I'm your boy Ralph Made It, and I just survived a life-threatening medical event on October the 18th at 1 a.m. in the morning. And what I'm hoping through this video is to really shed some light to everybody that's out there about dealing with your health and staying aware of some of those hidden factors that could cost you your life. So stay tuned while I share my story. So, welcome. Like I said, I'm your boy Ralph Made It. This is a new channel that I'm starting. It's dedicated, definitely focused on health, being a health advocate or whatnot. And I'm about to share to you guys my story and the reason why I wanted to make this channel and this video. First and foremost, like I said, introduce myself. I'm your boy Ralph. I go by Ralph Made It. And the reason why I gave myself and branded myself that name is two reasons. One, I'm a content creator, and two, I just survived a life-threatening event, which was a heart attack at the age of 46. How life-changing was it? Is total life-changing. It's total life-changing. Like I said, and I'm about to share kind of my story, what happened, what all went on, and hopefully it could, not only inspire some of you all out there, things like that, that don't necessarily put your health number one at the top, versus God, and then it's your health or whatnot, but definitely hope to inspire a lot of you. So first and foremost, on October the 18th, it's 1 a.m. in the morning, and my wife and I was about to basically just go to sleep, and when all of a sudden, in the middle of my chest, it started getting tight. And I thought it was, trap gas or something. I'm like, man, something I ate. It's not sitting right, indigestion or something. So I'm just like, man, let me go to the bathroom or something and go downstairs and, drink some water or something, and hopefully it go away. But unfortunately it didn't. So I stayed downstairs for maybe like 5 minutes or so, came back upstairs where my wife was sleeping to our master bedroom, and I told my wife, like, man, my chest is tightening up in the middle of my chest, and I'm lightheaded, I'm feeling dizzy. So I told her to take my blood pressure. So she took my blood pressure. It was like 156 over 105, sky high, right? So I'm just like, I need to lay down. So I laid down. My wife didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, this pain in my middle of my chest is tightening even more, and I'm lightheaded. So 30 minutes go by. We keep taking my blood pressure, still rising. And then all of a sudden I start feeling pain in my left arm. For those of you all who've gone through a heart attack, that's the sign right there. I had no clue. I'm just like, man, I just know something is wrong. It's not normal. I'm not feeling normal. And I'm feeling weak, like I'm about to pass out. And I can't get this pain out the middle of my chest, which is unbearable. So next thing you know, I tell my wife, please take me to urgent care. So she gets dressed, both of us get dressed. She helped me get dressed and puts me in a truck, and we go to the nearest urgent care. And when we get there, of course, the guy there, he's trying to get her to fill out paperwork and different stuff. And I'm in the seat, out in the, just in the waiting room, slumped over, literally about to pass out, fall out the chair. And so I finally, with the last bit of energy I had, yelled out, "I need help." And with that last bit of energy, the guy came from behind the desk with a wheelchair, wheeled me to the back, and laid me into the hospital bed, into the bed in the clinic. And next thing you know, here comes a couple of doctors or whatnot that was staffed that night. They hooked me up to the EKG machine, you know, or whatnot, and see what's going on. So first and foremost, I'm in and out. Like, I'm not all the way there because I'm lightheaded. I'm out of it. I'm just in and out. And so they basically do a test, and then all of a sudden they come back and they was just like, I open my eyes a little bit. I see their faces like surprised. And then the one doctor says, "Run it again." And so they test and do it again, right? And next thing you know, you get the same results. So my wife told me, in which this is the things that I didn't know, but my wife told me at that point, they tell her and say, "Mrs. Burns, we just want to let you know that please don't panic. We need you to be strong, and your husband needs you to be strong, but right now your husband is having a heart attack as we speak." Now, can you imagine at the age of 46 and you're having a heart attack? Like, out the blue, no signs ahead of time, nothing. You're not on any meds or anything like that. You're living your life, you're living your best life, and you get hit with this, a heart attack. So next thing you know, they immediately went into just emergency mode. They called, the one doctor started yelling, "Call 911." So they called 911. The ambulance team, firefighters, all these crews show up in the at this clinic. They hooked me up to their machine, EKG machine and all that, do their test, and it was like, we gotta rush him to the nearest heart hospital right now. So they hooked me up, IVs, different stuff, and just immediately put me in the back of an ambulance and rushed me to the heart hospital. And so once I get there, they take me to the back, immediately emergency room, ICU section or whatnot or something, and they immediately go into prep mode. They called the cardiologist that was at the house to come in immediately. She came in, and next thing you know, they were immediately like prepping me for surgery, which I'm in and out because they pumped me full of drugs and things like that in order to still help me to be alive at this point. And so after that, next thing you know, they immediately take me to a different section of the hospital, and they tell me like, "Mr. Burns, at this point," you know, they're talking to me, but I'm out of it. I'm loopy in and out. They was like, "We're gonna have surgery. We need to go in and right now to fix the situation, what's going on, and for your heart." And I don't know what I responded and said, but at that point I'm like, okay. But at that point, next thing you know, I'm prepped. I'm at the back. And so they do a procedure basically where they go through my wrist and they input. And first of all, they clear the blockage. First, they tell me after all the surgery and everything, and I'm sane and and I'm there mentally and I'm well, they tell me that, Mr. Burns, like one of your arteries was 100% blocked. 100% blocked. So can you imagine you living your best life, not that you're going on about your business day after day after day, and you get hit with a life-threatening event out the blue. And she told me if I would have waited any longer, then it would have been a different situation. And I may not even be here today to actually share my story and do this video for you guys. And so one of the biggest things coming out of it was they went in, like I said, my wrist, cleared the blockage in that artery, and then put a stent in. And so I just want to say this. I'm 46 years old. Didn't think anything like that would happen to me. Not at this age, not this early. And it totally changed my life. I have a different outlook on life. I value every day that God gives me to take a breath each and every day that I wake up. I told my wife that I know that my assignment here is not complete yet because God gave me another chance. He gave me more time. And so I just want to say this. One, God is definitely good. I appreciate and thank God for giving me the time to even be here still to make this video for you guys. Some of the most important things I want to say is this. To everybody that's out there, please get regular checkups. I know people say that all the time, and it just like some goes in one ear out the other to us at times when we never had anything major wrong. But let me tell you, there's some hidden health risks that comes out the blue that are life-threatening. And what the doctor told me, guess what, that caused my heart attack was my cholesterol. She said my cholesterol was so out of whack to the point to where it created plaque that actually created the blockage in that artery, which created and caused my heart attack. Out of all things, you know what I mean? So I just want to say this, man. Get checked up, go to your PCP, get a checkup and all this stuff, get examined, your yearly, whatever, and all of this. Make sure you're healthy. Make sure it checks everything, your blood pressure, cholesterol, all of that. Because you know what? You do not want to go through what I went through. I do not wish that on my worst enemy. It was the worst and most terrifying moments of my life going through it. Because I was afraid to fall asleep. I felt so exhausted and out of it with not getting oxygen. My heart wasn't operating correctly. I wanted to go to sleep, but I was afraid to go to sleep because I was afraid I wouldn't wake up. So I just want to say this. Get a checkup. Put your health behind God. God first, health next. Because these are the things that we take for granted each and every day. You know what I mean? And the reason why I all of a sudden branded myself Ralph Made It, like I said, is because I'm a content creator and I just survived a heart attack at the age of 46. And the reason why I'm standing in front of this butterfly, like I said, is because butterflies go through transformation. They start off as a caterpillar, go into a cocoon, and then they transform into a beautiful butterfly. And the reason why I wanted to do this video in front of this is because now I'm transformed. I'm proud to say that I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have another day. I'm blessed to be making this video. I'm blessed to still be here, making a positive impact, being an inspiration to everybody that's out there. Fellas, don't think that we so tough we can't go to the doctor to get checked up. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Life is real. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, same for you. You know what I mean? Get checked up. Make sure you're healthy. Exercise. Eat well, eat healthy. Man, I can't stress that enough. Now my life totally changed. I'm on like 4 different meds. My diet has to change. I don't have the energy level like I had before. So I'm a different person. Right now, I'm totally different. I'm transformed. So you best believe that I'm gonna value each and every day that I have breath in my body, that I'm gonna take advantage of every minute that I'm here. So once again, I just want to say this to end this video. Man, stay prayed up, put God first, then your health. Man, value life. Value each and every moment that you have here on this earth. Take advantage of every moment. And I'm your boy, Ralph Made It. This is a brand new channel. I'm gonna dedicate, man, to those who are heart attack survivors. Man, that's what I want to dedicate this channel to. And everybody that's out there, man, if you're going through anything health-wise, definitely. But I just focus in on heart health. And so, man, I just want to say thank you all for listening. Please share this video. Man, I just wanted this video to touch so many lives and be an impact and be an inspiration to others. And like I said, man, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. Be on the lookout for future videos. And once again, I'm your boy, Ralph Made It, here, feeling blessed, feeling thankful for another day. Put God first, stay prayed up. Thank you.